What would life look like if money wasn't a daily stress? If, every single month, income kept rolling in? Whether you worked extra hours or not, you could finally stop living paycheck to paycheck. You'd pay bills on time, save without pressure, and breathe a little easier. Most people think that kind of freedom is only for the rich, but it's not. The key is building cash flow, income that shows up consistently, even when you don't. And once you understand how to build it, everything about your financial life changes. Let's talk about how to make that happen. Cash flow simply means money that comes in regularly. It's not your salary, which disappears the moment bills and rent are paid. This is income that keeps coming, month after month, even if you take a break. Most people rely only on active income. That means you have to work to get paid. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. It's a constant cycle. And while it works, it's also exhausting. What you want is steady, predictable income that doesn't stop when you do. The wealthy build this kind of cash flow on purpose. They don't depend on just their job or business. They build systems that pay them. And while that might sound complicated, it actually starts with something very simple: consistency. Let me show you how this works with a simple path anyone can follow. Let's say you're currently earning around $1,000 a month from your main job. That's your only income. You work full-time, and once the month ends, your bank account resets. You feel stuck. You want more freedom, but there's no time or energy left. So what do? You begin by finding something small that can bring you money every month on the side. For example, you could teach something you already know, like tutoring a subject, teaching a language, or offering editing services. Let's say you find just 2 people willing to pay you $50 each per month. That's $100 coming in every month. Not a huge amount, but it's consistent. And consistency is everything. You now have your first cash flow. From here, you scale. Instead of 2 clients, you find 4, then 6. Maybe you turn what you do into a monthly service. You charge a flat rate, and clients pay you each month like a subscription. That's how cash flow builds. Slowly, then all at once. And here's the key. It doesn't matter what the exact service is. What matters is that it's something people need regularly. It could be design, writing, managing a social media page, or coaching someone on a skill you've already mastered. Once you land a few paying clients, the monthly income begins to build on its own. But services aren't the only way. Another powerful form of cash flow is selling something once that keeps earning over time. Think about a digital product. A short guide, a simple workbook, or even a checklist people can download. Once you make it and upload it, it can be sold again and again without you needing to show up every time. Let's say you price your product at $10. If just 100 people buy it in a month, that's $1,000, without trading your time every single day. And every month, it keeps selling. The best part? You don't need a big audience. You can start small. You can share it in local groups, forums, or with people who need help. As long as it solves a real problem, it can sell. Let's keep going. What if you don't want to create anything? There's another way. You can partner with companies and earn commissions by referring people to products. This is called affiliate income. It works like this. Someone clicks your referral link, buys something, and you get paid. You didn't make the product. You didn't handle customer service. But you earned income just for sharing it. Now imagine you share one product you trust and just 10 people buy it each month. You earn $10 per sale. That's $100 every month. Keep growing that, and suddenly you have another stream of cash flow you didn't even have a year ago. Still not your thing? Let's talk about renting. Most people don't think about renting out things they already own. A spare room, a car, a camera, a parking spot. You can even rent out chairs, tables, or cooking gear. You'd be surprised how many people are looking to rent things short-term instead of buying them. If something you own sits unused most of the time, it could become a small but steady source of income. For example, renting a spare room even a few nights a month can bring in an extra $200 to $300. That's cash flow. It's not exciting, it's not loud, but it's steady. Even renting out a car to a local delivery driver while you're not using it can bring you in a few $100s a month. You don't need to own a bunch of things, you just need to look around at what you already have and ask, could someone else use this? And the beauty of building cash flow is that it starts teaching you how to think long-term. You're not chasing quick money anymore, you're building something stable. You start setting monthly targets. You track what works. You begin to see opportunities you used to ignore. Maybe it's a friend who needs help managing their website. Maybe it's a local event that needs someone to handle their design or logistics. Suddenly, the skills and tools you already have become useful in ways you never imagined. Every new opportunity becomes a small doorway to extra income. And all of it compounds over time. You may be wondering, what do I do with the extra money once I build these income streams? Here's where it gets interesting. You don't blow it, you reinvest it. Let's say your side hustle now brings in $500 a month. Instead of spending it, you start using it to buy assets, things that pay you. A portion could go into dividend-paying funds, another part into saving for a rental property. Or maybe you save it to grow your side business. You're no longer trading time for money. Now your money starts making more money. That's when the stress around bills starts to disappear. You're no longer relying on one income source, and the more of these little streams you build, the stronger your financial safety net becomes. Now, I want to be clear. This doesn't happen overnight. It won't happen in a week, but it does happen with consistent effort. Every month, your base income grows a little more, and if you stick with it, you reach a point where your bills are fully covered by your cash flow alone. That's when real peace of mind begins. No more worrying about job security. No more panic when a car repair shows up. No more stress when rent is due. The money is there. It flows in every month like clockwork. At that point, you're not just working for money anymore. You've built a system that works for you. That's real freedom. And here's the best part. You don't need a degree to do this. You don't need special connections. You don't need a perfect business plan. You just need to take one idea that fits your life and act on it. Then keep building. Here's what I recommend. Start with one small stream of income. Maybe it's a $50 monthly client. Maybe it's a product you sell online. Maybe it's renting something out. Doesn't matter, just start. Then focus on turning that into $200 a month, then $500, then $1,000. Once you have steady monthly income outside of your job, your stress levels drop. You stop living paycheck to paycheck. You start thinking bigger. You finally have options. And that's what this is all about. Options, freedom, not just surviving, but having room to breathe, think, and live life on your terms. So if you're tired of feeling stuck with money, now's the time to take control. You don't have to earn six figures to build cash flow. You just need a plan, consistency, and a little patience. You won't feel the results right away, but over time, something shifts. You stop panicking about every unexpected bill. You stop checking your account 5 times a day. You sleep better. You think clearer. Because even if it's just a few $100s a month, that steady stream of income gives you one thing your job never could. Security that doesn't depend on someone else. And that's the real win. Not just making more money, but building a system that keeps working in the background while you live your life. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about finally making money feel manageable, sustainable, and on your terms. That's how financial peace is built. Quietly, patiently, and one small stream at a time.